Morning LAP, it's March 3rd, Thursday for another LAP Chairman's Report. Order Bank, Corsair, 4,307. Escape, 34,690 for a total of 38,997. We still have a healthy order bank and we still have orders coming in for the dealers, so our vehicle is still popular and wanted by a lot of customers. This is week 2 of the Chairman's Quiz, so make sure you get on there and take that second quiz. After our 4th week, we will give away a $20 gift certificate at one of the local restaurants. Bids and surveys. Make sure you get on the LAP SharePoint site for our bids and surveys. Currently up is the stock department. Has several dock bids that are come open for a lot of retirements. So make sure you stock department classification employees, SSFU, get on there. If you're on the docks, you have the first choice to move docks. The secondary openings come from what they call the infield on all cruise ships, all by seniority. But you have to go on the bid machine because it's a bid/survey. Is one of the things we decided to do in the local the last couple times and finally got it implemented, to take all the he said, she said, and people changing their minds after the fact, or I didn't tell him that or her that, I told him I didn't want it, I did want it. So it takes all the games out of it. So if you're in the stock status control follow-up classification and you're interested in one of the dock jobs and moving, please log on to the bid system and take the survey and make sure you prioritize 1 or 2 which one of the openings you want. Overtime, very surprised we're still working as much overtime as we are, and the vendors are keeping up with us. We're only one of 3 plants that is still running currently. KTP's down 2 shifts this week and they're laid off all next week. So with us still running overtime and keep on, we're going to build all we can build. Make sure we build a good quality vehicle. Make sure you control what comes off of your job, and team leaders, make sure you control what comes out of your area. Quality is all of our future, so without a good quality vehicle, our customers are not going to want to buy it. So make sure all the defects are caught in either the QLS system, you notified your team leader or your supervisor. Just don't do anything and don't tell anyone. Let someone know so that the defect can get fixed. Yesterday, as you know, Ford announced the new Ford Plus plan. Hopefully you've seen some of the communication that went out. Everything is staying the same currently. Ford is just adding more people and splitting up the job assignments for ICE, which is internal combustion engine, and the EVs for electrical vehicles. So they're just dividing up who's in charge of what, and they're going to add additional salary support for those different divisions. So hopefully everything should stay the same. Right now we have a national contract and UAW workforce, and there's rules to follow, and right now there's no changes. I saw a lot of posts about profit sharing. Is that going to help? Nothing's affected at this time about anything. So as you know, we got a national contract coming up in 2023, and that's when we need to put in all the proposals, either keep it the same, but we always need to go after more. We need to get several things added back into our profit sharing so we can make our checks a little more lucrative for all the work we're doing and the profits that they're getting. The 38th Constitution Convention, we finally got the proposals in. All the committeemen should have them. We have them at the Union Hall, and I've got some proposals down on the front desk if you have any ideas or any changes you'd like to see to the International Constitution. At this month's union meeting, we'll be having nominations for the Constitution Convention delegates. It's going to elect the 21, and it's local wide between both facilities. You're going to have several people from e-board bargaining units and several outside people that'll be running for those positions. So please look at the candidates, get out there and support them. And as you are aware, the 1 member, 1 vote passed. So that's going to be a hot topic in July when the first Constitution Convention takes place. And we're going to get people up there that are going to represent the membership and their voice. The March union meeting, it has been moved. It'll be March 22nd at LAP, 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. Mask will be optional. We have several things that are going to take place there. We got a bylaws reading. We had nominations for the Constitution Convention on top of all of our normal business. Rebalance, it's been going kind of rough the last couple weeks. A lot of fights on the floor and handling some supervisors trying to bully employees and do some intimidation and scare tactics. We're not going to accept that. We're going to continue to fight it. They have a process that they agreed to follow, and we're going to make them follow that process. Do not run on your job. Work at a safe, normal, steady pace like you always do. Line goes down, the line goes down. Just keep working at a steady pace. We don't expect anybody running. You know, we talked to a couple people and they're like, well, I can't keep up. I can't keep up with that work at it. And they're running. It's like, stop running. That's up to Ford Motor Company to give you the methodization on exactly how to do your job and in what time is allotted to get it done. If you can't get it done, and we've already established a good study on our side of the UAW, we're willing to take on that fight and support you 100%. Do not refuse anything. If it's a safety concern or you feel unsafe, is the only time. Just smile at them, say, I'm going to do the best I can, and call my committeeman. And just keep doing your job. We have several calendar of events going on this month. March 12th, we got the St. Patty's Day Parade, 3 to 6. March 19th, it's a prom party over to LAP Hall. They are still taking any dresses or accessories for the different items to brought over to the hall up until that event. March 22nd is the union meeting over at LAP. March 25th through the 27th is the Active Heroes Retreat. March 26th, the Build Barbecue and Bergen event with the Cruise Custom Flags. And all this information can be found in our communication bulletin boards throughout the plant. We have all the copies on our desk up front in the union office here at the plant. They're at both halls, and you'll also see them on the UAW 862 app. So lastly, I'm going to end my video with all the investigations going on here at LAP. We're leading all divisions right now in complaints and investigations, which is not a good thing. It's starting to get out of hand. A lot of people are turning in, some frivolous or minor incidents where he said, she said, he touched me, she touched me, back and forth. A lot of bickering, a lot of not getting along, and a lot of frustration. We know not everybody's going to get along. We know things are going to get heated at times, but you need to be the bigger person, step up and walk away. If it's a serious issue, please, by all means, I'm not trying to discourage anyone from going up to labor or turning in any statements. Everybody needs to be respectful to everyone. We're all adults and we need to act like adults. We need to stop belittling and degrading behavior. We just need to act our age. You might think it's just fun, but somebody else is getting hurt. We need to stop all the bullying, instigating, or starting crap. Please, LAP, start thinking about what you're saying to someone and how they are going to be hurt or what you post. This is not us. This is not LAP. And I'm going to do the same thing today, right here in front of all of you today. As you can see, I have Mr. Fred Willard here with me. Me and Fred sat down, we broke bread together, had many discussions over the past couple weeks, and we decided to put our past in the past, leave everything behind us, and start over from this point forward. It doesn't matter what he did, I did, or what was said, or what others have said. True. After a lot of conversations, it's been a lot of noise around us that's coming back to me or coming back to him that has started all this in the first place. After a lot of discussion between me and him are committed to working together like we have over the past 28 years for the membership. Me and him are going to stay in communication, and all the noise and haters, we want it all to stop. And it's going to stop today with us, and we're going to start over.
Couldn't have said better. No, I totally agree 100%. This has been going on way too long, and we are LAP. So let's continue to do what we do, and let's get along and be brothers.
I'd like to thank Fred and me and Fred, both of us, agreeing to get together, settling all this. We are better men than this, and I hope everybody at LAP can do the same. On behalf of UAW and the committee, thank you, and God bless.